We are so excited to be here today at Grand Street Settlement. In addition to being a leader in its community since 1916, Grand Street Settlement has been a leader in providing high-quality early childhood education for more than 60 years, proving year after year that community-based early childhood education works for New York City families. And we're thrilled that Speaker Adams and leaders of the City Council have come here to highlight the crucial work of community-based childhood providers like Grand Street Settlement. I am Gardner, the Executive Director of the Daycare Council, the membership organization of New York City's child care providers and organizations. Our member organizations operate in every part of New York City to ensure that our families and children have access to high-quality early childhood education. Community-based organizations like Grand Street are the only places where families can access the quality extended day and year programs that they need in order to work. But quality childcare can only happen when there are excellent and dedicated staff in childcare programs at all levels. And that means teachers, support staff, and directors. And the people who have made the commitment to caring for and educating the youngest New Yorkers are currently underpaid and underappreciated. So much so that programs are losing excellent educators because they can't afford to keep their jobs. The salaries and benefits offered to educators and staff working in community-based centers are not on par with those of their colleagues in with similar qualifications working in programs in public schools. And because they don't receive longevity increases like those built into the salaries for certified teachers in public schools, the veteran certified teachers in community-based programs and organizations will earn just 53% of the salary of their public school counterparts. Over a 25-year career, an assistant teacher will sacrifice more than $235,000 in lifetime earnings by committing to work in a community-based program. And a community-based center director earns $56,000 less than a New York City public school district early childhood director doing very similar work. The low pay of the community-based childcare workforce is a legacy of discrimination against work that has traditionally been performed by women, and a workforce that today continues to be performed primarily by women of color. As a city, we have both a moral and a practical obligation to address this long-standing injustice, and now is the time. In her State of the City address, Speaker Adams stated, "We can fund a new labor contract to ensure salary parity across the early childhood workforce, compensating providers fairly for the work that they do to care for our most precious assets." It is time to make this a reality for the early childhood workforce in New York City. In this budget, New York City must provide funding for an agreement that includes longevity increases for all staff, parity with comparable roles in the programs located in public schools for all roles, including support staff and directors, and a minimum salary of $25 an hour, which is $45,500 for a 35-hour work week. Thank you, Speaker Adrienne Adams, Councilmember Rita Joseph, Councilmember Jennifer Gutierrez, Councilmember Shaker Krishnan, Councilmember Althea Stevens, and Councilmember Kevin Riley for your leadership on this issue. And the Daycare Council is proud to stand in solidarity with you and the many other allies who are calling for salary parity for the early childhood workforce. We are excited about the work ahead. New York City's families, New York City's children, and the hard-working women and men who care for and educate the youngest New Yorkers demand nothing less.